Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. It's Seahawks fan with another Pokemon Go video. We got huge news with so much added into the game's code. Pokemon Go that's been added, been Datamine. Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Chansey, Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Sableye, Darumaka, Darmanitan, and Passimian, all Dynamax Pokemon added. Now, also, unfortunately, all these things have been, all the things going to be shown in the video, things have been taken out. But definitely a good sign of lots of these things are going to be coming in the future. And some amazing things. Next season, we could be getting the Dynamax, the cats, and Suicune and Raikou. Also getting Paldean Tauros. It's a Scarlet Violet Gen 9 Tauros version, which is cool. So there is a special move that they get, but currently the moves they would have are Double Kick, Trailblaze, Ball Charge, Close Combat, and Blaze Breed can get Flame Charge, Fire Spin, and Overheat. Aqua Breed gets some other nice moves. Nice variety. Now we also have the sprites for the Megas. But yeah, the Tauros can be good depending on what moves it does truly get. Megas, the most sought after Mewtwo. One day we'll get it. Sharpedo and Camera probably, hopefully, going to be in a dual event. I could see Audino being, honestly, either the last or the next one. It would be really, I really hope we get a Team Aqua versus Team Magma event. I imagine, we should be getting both Mewtwo's at once when they do get added. And actually, I really like that shiny. It looks nice. And I am a very lucky player with the 98 shiny Mewtwo. Going to be a very nice thing to power up. I do have 2 hundos, so 1 hundo for each. Good, just excited for Mewtwo to return regular Mewtwo. I actually barely raided, did 1 Shadow Mewtwo raid. Last time I was here because I already had an amazing one and I raided the regular Mewtwo to get the XLs I needed. There's just so many exciting Pokemon. Aegislash, it's a Steel Ghost type, and oh my gosh. So it does have a form change mechanic like Morpeko. And it's going to be interesting to see how that gets implemented. Definitely a long-awaited Pokemon in Kalos, so should be getting it before Kalos Tour. Maybe we get it then. Pyukumuku, it's a little water type. A little bit of an annoying Pokemon to deal with. It's a cool shiny. I'm excited. New Pokemon always nice. You got the little wishy-washy evolution. You got the Nika and Thievul. Those are cool foxes. I really like the shiny. Not something everyone cares about, but I'll always take new Pokemon. And we have the new Pokedex, which definitely going to go over in another video. But the big, bad, game-breaking, power-level Pokemon. Eternatus, Zacian, Zamazenta. So we have regular Zacian and Zamazenta. And now, Zamazenta was buffed, which is very nice. It's really meta. It's pretty meta in Master League. Zacian is just still better. Zacian, the more attack-rated Pokemon. Now, probably going to be have to raid the Pokemon all over again, because that's going to give Niantic the most money. Hopefully we get these Pokemon for GoFest. That would be awesome and make a lot of sense. But 5629, that's an insane power level of the crowned Zacian. There's no Pokemon that is that is that CP without a Mega. That's just the power level, the power creep. So we're looking at base Zamazenta. Well over 4,000. We have Plentiful. We do have Slacking, who is 5,000 CP, but Niantic has given a bad moveset to hamper it. I mean, understandable. It's what the Pokemon Company did. Terrible ability to make it much easier to deal with and not so broken. Same with Regigigas. An even worse ability, probably. But I mean, not 5,000 CP for the Crown's Zamazenta. Still crazy strong. Now, Eternatus. Strongest dragon. A dragon stronger than Rayquaza, than its other form, which there's no way to catch the Eternatus Max in Pokemon. It is a huge boss battle. So cool to see. Poison Dragon, definitely a nice type. We do have some Poison Dragons, but none even close to the power level Eternatus. And Eternamax, oh my gosh, this mode is going to be an absolute cheat code. I doubt we get this form this year. Maybe for the 10th year Go Fest. Next year. I doubt this year. Even 2 years down the line, maybe, is when we'll get this form. We had 9,000 CP in Eternamax. Who knows how Niantic will actually implement the Crown and the Eternamax, but the strongest thing we have in the game, Mega Rayquaza, is 64-58, and it has a whopping over 100 less attack than HP defense for Eternatus. I cannot wait. It's going to be so fun, and you are going to not want to miss out on the raids. They're also a little less powerful, but still very, very exciting. Kubfu and Urshifu, both forms have been added without shiny sprites, but they do have Dynamax and Gigantamax forms with the sprites. Now, this is like a bit of a mythical Pokemon. It was added in Sword and Shield, Generation 8. And you had to get a DLC, if I recall correctly, to get the Kubfu. You had to beat the mainline game and then go and get a DLC. And you have to get Kubfu and train it up to Urshifu. Now there's a base form of Urshifu and then two different forms, a water fighting and a dog fighting. It's got some decent moves. We're going to be looking at the Kubfu and then Urshifu. Definitely going to be very cool when we get these. Probably going to be a mythical release. Like we have Poipole. I mean, it's an Ultra Beast. Poipole's an Ultra Beast, but I think this is like mythical tier. If we do get a chance to get it in the wild, that would be nice. But I do think it is. I think they would take the opportunity to force people to use rare XL candies and rare candies. Definitely, I mean, it's a little over 4,000 CP Pokemon. I mean, having a pure fighting type, not what you want, but it could be a very useful fighting type that actually is meta in Master League a bit. But although, I mean, we have Bananas and tons of fairies, but by pure meta being pretty much everywhere, honestly, who knows how it will go. Now, Rapid Strike, the water. Now, I'm not a VGC player, but I'm very well aware. Pokemon VGC, the video games, very well aware of the power of Urshifu. And there's I forget the name of the move, but there's a special move he gets that, I mean, if they do give it, eventually it's going to be very, very strong. And I mean, Sucker Punch is really strong right now. Counter not as good, but very nice for fighting type Pokemon. And another costume sprite added, Florgato. So it's probably going to get a new event with the costume Florgato for the Pokemon, like new Pokemon Horizons anime. Have not watched any of it. I mean, just not interested in watching Pokemon shows without Ash. Hopefully we get another movie sometime soon. That'd be nice. And we're getting Legends EA this year. Generation 10 should be on the way soon. So plenty of other there's so much Pokemon news to come. So much Pokemon action to come. Yeah, Costume Florgato is not bad. No, the most exciting, definitely not too exciting, but Tinkatink, Tinkatuff, and Tinkaton. I didn't realize it was actually a 3-stage evolution. I thought it was only one. This, okay, cool. They share the same type with Zacian, a Steel Fairy, if I'm not mistaken. They are a sworn enemy of Corviknight. They love hunting down Corviknight. They hunt down Corviknight. Not a terrible Pokemon. It's just middle of the road. Does get a special move, which who knows how long until Niantic implement the release of that move. If they give it immediately, make a legacy, make you have to raid GBL for the Pokemon, and then have it be the legacy move, the iconic move, Gigaton Hammer, if I'm not mistaken. Like they did with Corviknight. It would make sense, and it would be yep, let's get these people to have to spend elite charge TMs. If they didn't play the game and grind for the best Tinkaton they can get immediately. Yep, that's a bit of the cool way that Niantic is seeming to be trending to, just a tad bit. But we also have a new costume added for Pikachu. No sprite, but 3D model. That's cool. And some other Pokemon. Gmax Machamp. Gossifleur, like a grass type. I think maybe Grass Fairy, something like that. Sizzlipede and Scorch. Only 3D models for now, no sprites. So Gmax Machamp, I'm not opposed to that. As mentioned earlier, assets were recently reported have been removed. Most likely they were pushed too early. Niantic, a $1 billion company, who would have guessed they would have made a mistake about adding things to the game? To be fair, who knows the timeline on truly what all this is going to be released. Definitely not all this year. Maybe not even this and next year. Could be over 3 or 4 years, depending on what Niantic's feeling. But there's a lot more that can be added in. It could be this over the next year. Most of it probably, potentially. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the news on when any of these things are actually officially released. Definitely exciting times for Pokemon fans. Pokemon Go, it's an interesting time. But thanks for watching, and goodbye.